Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Florida versus Merrimack college basketball matchup on Tuesday, December 5th, 2023. Of course, we do tons of free picks at Pick Dawgz. People ask us all the time which ones we like the best. We put those under the Premium Picks tab, and you can use the discount code PICK to get 15% off any purchases. We have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make bigger bets. If that's you, text the number you see on the screen. Those products are not available on the website. You got to text. But let's get to this one. Florida taking on Merrimack. Florida 4-3 on the season. I have to say a little disappointing for a team that had really high expectations coming in. And Merrimack at 4-5. I think they're a team that we're going to see when they get into conference play is going to be a little bit of a different story. And I think they've been also a thorn in the side of some of these bigger boys, at least especially when they've been trying to cover spreads. As Merrimack 6-2 against the number this season, 4-1 against the number on the road. We'll see if they can keep that streak alive in the swamp of Gainesville. Meanwhile, the Gators, I think that when you look at their schedule and you look at that they have scheduled up playing against some pretty good teams, beating Florida State, beating Pittsburgh, the loss to Baylor, fully excusable. I think, Baylor, one of the top teams in the nation this year, and Florida certainly went toe-to-toe with them. But then coming back and losing at Wake Forest, really in a one-sided game, 82-71. This Florida team is really talented, and of course you have to remember, second year of the coaching regime. So they don't have that, first year of the coach, to fall back on. When we look at Merrimack, they've really scheduled up as well. They did lose to Georgetown by 2 in a game they were getting 10.5, and the loss at Ohio State, they were getting 23.5, didn't cover. It was one of those games where they were inside the cover zone all season long and then couldn't get it done at the end. Last time out, beating a good UMass Lowell team, 5.5-point dog, and beat them outright. So certainly we know that Merrimack is probably a better team than what their record indicates. And what we've seen is that record against the spread. Well, that's usually what will tell us that Merrimack, you would think, would shoot better than what they do from beyond the three-point arc, hitting just 26% of their shots, 345th in the nation. But Florida really terrible at defending the three. So it's not going to be that big of an edge for Florida, because Florida 318th in the nation at defending the three. And when you look at that 4-3 record and the losses against the better teams, well, that's usually where the damage gets done in today's world of college basketball. The three, such an integral part in the professional game as well. Florida, on the other hand, can shoot the three, but they're kind of middle of the pack in that statistic, hitting at just 32.9%, which is right on the national average. When shooting from the floor, Florida does it at 47%. They are the better team here. I don't think there's much of an argument there. They have the better athletes, but they haven't shown us that they can really just put somebody away. I'm going to take this giant number with Merrimack, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're going to put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.